James Gallo, Derek Kletzel in the Golden West Trailer and Equipment broadcast booth, running through a 4-2 narrow loss to the Lethbridge Hurricanes as we head downstairs, joined by Warriors first-year forward Landen McFadden. And Landen, give us your take on the hockey game. Overall, you feel as though the Moose Jaw Warriors showed a lot of battle for the majority of this hockey game?
Yeah, we were in it all the way until the last second of the game when they scored an empty net goal there. We had our looks for sure tonight. We were working hard. We were playing with our structure, but obviously they're a good team over there, and it showed that they were good. So yeah,
Lethbridge plays with a high pace. Do you feel as though, especially in the first period, and I think even the third, that you guys were able to match their pace?
yeah, they're a good team over there. Like I said, they got a lot of skill guys and a lot of guys that work hard, and they can make plays off the rush, off D zone coverage. They can make plays. So obviously it's hard to adjust to, but you got to adjust to it to win some tight games. So.
So with the bodies moving out, lots of opportunity for young guys such as yourself. How are you feeling about the increased ice time and increased responsibility?
Yeah, I love it. Obviously, with coming an opportunity, there's got to be maturity and there's got to be a drive to want to be better. So, obviously, just trying to do the most I can and get as comfortable as I can here and show them that I can take the opportunity and go from there.
How do you feel up to this point? Do you feel like your game's taken another step? Do you feel like you're gaining confidence with each opportunity?
Yeah, obviously, after every game, you get a little bit more confident. More games in the league, you kind of dip your feet in, and obviously, it kind of shows. But yeah, just playing my game and kind of letting things play out. So.
Played the majority of the game with the other two Edmonton guys, Riley Thorpe and Ethan Hughes. You guys seem to be able to supply some pretty good energy when the Warriors need it.
Yeah, obviously, me, Thorpe, and Huey were pretty tight in the room. We grew up playing against each other and with each other, so obviously that kind of helps. But just working hard, just getting on their D man, making plays, and shooting the puck, obviously. So.
You played with Josh Benini last year in Alberta. Was he this entertaining in
Wait,
U18 last year?
I'd say it was a little bit more entertaining when there's obviously he makes big saves. He came up for us really big tonight. He stood on his head, and you kind of need that to be a goalie in this league. He's showing that he's confident and showing that he deserves to be here, and I like that. So yeah.
Landen, I know it's a loss, but do you feel as though you guys can take a lot of positives out of the game as you build towards next weekend for tough matchups against Portland and Edmonton?
Yeah, obviously, I felt that this weekend was really good for our group. We had a tight one yesterday against Regina. Started off really well, kind of let go a little bit and brought it back and fought to the very end. And same thing here. We started out really good, kind of let go a bit and brought it back to the end. And obviously, got a little bit of time off here, just get back to work, and then two tough opponents next weekend. So yeah.
Landon, appreciate the time. Good luck as you guys get ready for next week against those two opponents.
Thanks, guys.
As our Cars, Furniture, and Mattress Shop post-game show rolls along, we head downstairs for the Magri Coaches Show with assistant coach Curtis Pereverzoff. Curtis, give us your take. Landen felt, well, we were just talking to Landen McFadden, and he told us that he felt even though a loss here tonight, there's plenty of positives that this team can take out of this hockey game as you guys forge forward here in the second half.
Yeah, I agree absolutely with that. Thought there was a lot of really good things to like up and down the ice throughout the 60 minutes. They're obviously Lethbridge. They're a strong team. They're fast. They're skilled. They can make plays. And but I thought for the most part we did a really good job in containing and trying to play to our structure. Obviously, a few individual mistakes that can cost you at times, but I think that's part of the learning and the growing experience. But I think from our perspective, I think there's a lot of really good things out there.
Junior hockey, it's the mistakes that make junior hockey the most exciting, although you're going to get grayer a lot faster dealing with the mistakes. For the majority of the game, did you like the compete that your team showed?
Yeah, that's been the message too, especially since we got the new bodies in the lineup. It's can you win your races and battles? Can you compete to come up with pucks? Can you get yourself in situations to be in those areas and to come up with those 50-50 puck battles? And obviously you're not going to win all of them, but if you're going all in to try and do that, I think you're going to like your chances. So like I said, I thought the compete was there. A lot of good things around the ozone that we're getting chances because of it. Obviously just a little bit late capitalizing on some of them.
Earlier in the year, when you guys had a lot of guys coming in and out of the lineup due to injuries, I know the young guys seemed tentative. They kind of, to me, it looked like they were waiting to see which veteran guys were going to step forward and do whatever task was needed. But now that those bodies are gone, boy, these guys sure seem like they're competing harder. They're hungrier on the puck.
Yeah, I think obviously that they're going to get more playing time because of the bodies that we've lost, and I think they're going to get better because of it. Obviously, so they have an opportunity to play higher up in the lineup, play in different situations that they might not have seen earlier in the year, and at the end of the day, it shouldn't be a whole lot of pressure on them just to go out and play and compete and do things as hard as they possibly can. Try to play within our structure, and they're going to be doing that. I think there's going to be some bumps along the road, and like you said, James, too, that's just part of junior hockey of learning what it's like to play at this level. But I think they could just go out there, play a little bit free, not put too much pressure on themselves, and go play as many minutes as they can and earn their opportunities there.
Not asking you to throw out names, but in this brief, short period since the guys moved out, have you been pleasantly surprised? Has there been some guys that have stepped forward more than you thought, or is it kind of what you expected?
Well, maybe a little bit of both. I think there's obviously we've had quite a few new bodies in the lineup. Been really impressed with our bench and just guys staying positive. And I look at a guy like Ethan Semenuk. I think he's been a real leader for us lately. He's obviously scoring goals. He's vocal on the bench. He's positive on the bench, and he's working with a lot of the young guys. So seen him, especially up on the forward side, he's kind of stepped into that role, and thought he's been doing a good job of it too. And it's a good chance for our younger guys too to find some of their voices and lead by example and do things the right way. So I think it's a great opportunity up and down the lineup from everyone to try and step into different roles and be comfortable speaking up and starting to play into the way that we want to go here moving forward.
Is it just me, or in the last little bit does the team seem to be playing more physical? I know you take a couple penalties today. They get the knee calls that I thought questionable at best, maybe, but the guys are really starting to throw the body around.
Yeah, I think obviously if there's a hit to be made, I think we want to make that hit. Sometimes, especially through the neutral zone, it's a fast game, so time and place and making sure we're timing it is obviously important. But we don't want to hold guys from being physical. I think we have some big bodies on our team that like to play that physical game, and I think for our group, when guys are going in starting forechecks or finishing their hits, it provides a little bit of jump here on the bench, and guys get up for it. And they want to match that intensity as well too. So I think it's great to see, and hopefully we see some more of it here.
Great coaches show the assistant coach Curtis Pereverzoff. Appreciate the time. Good luck as you guys prepare for next week's games against Portland and Edmonton.
Can't wait. Thanks, guys.